Good morning. We have gathered here today at the Trade Ministers' Council. There are three major issues. On the one hand, we want a rapid implementation of the European Union's customs agreement with the United States. We have to implement this rapidly to ensure investment security, and we have to come to further facilities in terms of steel and aluminium because the machines and installations are suffering from this. Many manufactured machines cannot be delivered to the United States, and our companies have significant sales and sales backlogs. The second is China. For the first time, exporters from China are exceeding what we export to China by almost twice as much. So we are in a significant sales deficit with China. We have to be aware that unfair trading practices are being used. For example, heavily subversive steel is being imported to the European market. Meanwhile, over 10 million tons are being produced under conditions that do not meet EU standards. We have to take measures to better protect our own industry. The third major issue is the promotion of other free trade agreements. If partners, on the one hand, break away, we, on the other hand, as an export-oriented continent, and Germany as an export-oriented country, are dependent on fair trade, on export conditions that allow our companies to be internationally successful. We need more trade agreements. The Mercosur agreement, the agreement with India or Malaysia, other states in Southeast Asia, must move forward. We have to come to conclusions quickly so that our industry can expand export opportunities and be able to compensate for weaknesses that we have with previous partners. We are constantly advocating that trade must be regulated and fair globally.
What do you expect from today's meeting with the U.S. representatives, not just with the states, but also with the implementation of the tariff deal on the European side?
We need clarity about the implementation of the deal. We are still in detailed discussions that have not been resolved, but we need clarity here quickly. That will be one of the topics. And I strongly expect that the Digital Service Act, the Digital Market Act, is something that the Americans will address. A very strong interest, but also a strong European position. When did you meet the U.S. representatives from Beilat? I just met Secretary Latnick and Jameson Greer, and we talked about various details of what we will discuss today on the European level. These are questions of steel and aluminum. These are still questions on the automotive market. But above all, these are also questions of the digital world. The digital market and the Digital Service Act are not just a point of criticism of the Americans in relation to the European Commission. Germany has also made it clear that we want to play a role in the digital world, to implement AI in our industrial processes, to allow AI in the B2B business for the automotive industry, for our chemical industry, for small and medium-sized enterprises. Without AI and without the implementation of AI models, there will be no good future. And that's why the federal government is also on the road here in Brussels to advertise facilities. Thank you.